Welcome to Echo Speak English. Today, we're talking about something that will make your English sound so much more natural, especially when you're meeting someone for the first time. We're talking about pronouns. Ready? Let's get started.
So, have you ever caught yourself doing this? You're talking and you keep saying the same name over and over again. Like, Maria likes coffee. Maria drinks coffee every day. It sounds a little clunky, doesn't it? Well, the good news is there's a much smoother way to say it.
Exactly. We can totally fix that. Instead of saying Maria again, we just say she. And for coffee, we can use it. Listen to the difference. Maria likes coffee. She drinks it every day. See how much better that flows? Those little replacement words, she and it, well, those are pronouns.
All right, let's see how this actually works in a real conversation. Imagine you're meeting someone for the very first time. We're going to start with two really common types of pronouns, subject and object pronouns.
Okay, I'll go first. Hi, I am Alex. Simple, right? That word I, that's our first pronoun. It's the one doing something. In this case, I'm introducing myself.
And I'd say back, it's nice to meet you. And oh, she is my friend Maria. Did you catch that? We just used two more pronouns. You received my greeting, and she was used to introduce Maria. We're already using different types.
Okay, so this brings us to our first type, subject pronouns. You can think of them as the main character or the star of the sentence. They're the person or thing that's doing the action. We're talking about words like I, you, he, she, and they. And a little tip, you'll almost always find them right before the verb.
Right. And then you have the object pronouns. If the subject is the one doing the action, the object is the one receiving it. They usually come after the verb. So remember when B said, "It's nice to meet you," you were the one receiving the action of meet. Your object pronouns are words like me, you, him, her, us, and them.
Okay, check out this table. It lines them up perfectly. On the left, you've got the subject, the doer, and on the right, the object, the receiver. Let's say them together. I becomes me. You stays you. He becomes him. She becomes her. It stays it. We becomes us. And they becomes them. This is a great time to pause and say each pair out loud. Go on, try it.
Okay, great. So we know who's doing the action and who's receiving it. But what about when something belongs to someone? How do we show that? Let's talk about ownership or possessive pronouns. Okay, let's go back to our scene. Imagine I see a book on the table between us. I'd pick it up and ask, "Is this your book?" That little word your shows that I'm asking about ownership. It tells us something about the book. And I might look at it and say, no, that book is hers, meaning it's Maria's book. Then I'd point to another one and say this one is mine. See what I did there? Hers and mine are possessive pronouns. They don't need the word book after them. They stand all by themselves. And this is the really important part to remember. Look at the two columns. On the left, words like my, her, their, they always need a noun with them. My book, her car. But on the right, words like mine, hers, theirs, they replace the noun completely. You'd never say mine book. You'd just say it's mine. It's a great way to make your sentences shorter.
Fantastic! You're doing great. So, we've covered the doer, the receiver, and the owner. But what happens when you do an action to yourself? For this, we need our last group for today, reflexive pronouns.
All right, back to our chat. Let's say I'm really impressed and I say to you, "Wow, you speak English so well. Who is your teacher?" It's a genuine compliment, you know? I'm curious.
And I might smile and say, "Thank you so much. I taught myself." Boom! Did you catch it? The subject, I, is the one who did the teaching. And who received the teaching? Me. So the word myself reflects that action right back to the person who did it. And that's the golden rule, right there. You use a reflexive pronoun whenever the subject and the object are the exact same person. I taught myself. He hurt himself. They prepared themselves. The action is like a boomerang. It goes out and comes right back to where it started. And the best part? They're actually pretty easy to make. You just start with a word like my or him. Then, if it's just one person, you add self, myself, himself. If it's more than one person, you add selves, ourselves, themselves. See? Simple.
Okay, wow, we've covered a lot. You're probably ready for a little challenge now, right?
Oh, for sure. Let's do a quick practice round. We'll show you a sentence with a blank, and you try to fill it in. Ready?
All right, here's the first one. Can you help? And the word you need to use is based on we. So think about it. In this sentence, are we the ones doing the helping, or are we receiving the help?
And the answer is us. Can you help us? That's because we are on the receiving end of the help, so we need that object pronoun. How'd you do? Did you get it?
Okay, next up. The red car is blank. This one is all about ownership, and it needs to relate back to I. What do you think the answer is?
The answer is mine. The red car is mine. Perfect. We needed that special possessive pronoun that can stand all by itself without needing the word car after it.
Awesome job. You are totally getting the hang of this.
Absolutely. And you know, once you start using these pronouns correctly, your English is just going to sound so much more fluent and natural. It's a huge step.
So there you have it. You now know the basics of subject, object, possessive, and reflexive pronouns. The best way to get really good at this is just to practice, practice, practice.
That's right. So we've got a challenge for you. Our question is, how will you use a pronoun in a sentence today? Try it out. Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to see it. Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to subscribe for more lessons.